It's called LABAN, KHIYAR, which means yogurt and cucumber. And actually in our cuisine, we eat yogurt with a lot of dishes. They'll serve yogurt on the side. This is cucumber yogurt sauce. And the reason why they've done that throughout millennia is they intuitively knew that if you eat the yogurt on the side, it'll help with digestion. It'll maximize the absorption of protein if you serve it with something like lamb, and maximize the absorption of vitamins and minerals if you stir it in a grain dish like bulgur or frika. So it is quintessential to have this with almost every dish.
Because I want to help get started to make this, because I've never done it before.
Sure.
So what are all the ingredients we have?
So first, I have Greek yogurt in here already, and I have the cucumber. Now there's a technique to the cucumber, right? So this is the kind we use. We use Persian cucumber, and the reason
use these too?
yeah,
Persian?
gotta use Persian cucumber. It actually was cultivated by the Persians thousands of years ago, and what I like to do is I grate it and I put it in a colander like this. Yeah, so you grate it inside the colander, and the important thing about cucumber yogurt sauce is you really want it to not be watery. You want it to be as creamy as possible. In order to do that, you have to extract the moisture from the cucumber. So after she grates it here, what I like to do is I add some salt to season the cucumber, wait for the salt through osmosis to kind of leach the juice out of the cucumber, and then I squeeze it with like a cheesecloth, get all that water out.
Is there like a guard for this?
Yeah,
or
I know. You're good. No, we don't want you to take off your fingers.
So we stop here. Okay. All right. So
excellent.
So we start with the Persian cucumber. We've got Greek yogurt, and then talk about the other ingredients first. Let's start with those.
So we like garlic with everything. So I'm going to just add some fresh garlic. These are things you'll never find in a cucumber yogurt sauce that's store-bought. You're not going to find fresh garlic.
You put a little bit of salt in the cucumber normally if someone's making it at home.
If they're making it at home. And I usually squeeze out, all the juice before I add it. Fortunately for you, I already did that.
And then what is this here?
This is minced mint, okay? So mint is huge in our cuisine. So you know how Italians love basil, Arabs love mint, and we put it in everything. Fresh mint, especially in our salads. It really freshens and brightens up the dip. And so I just mince it really finely. Of course, some lemon juice. I told you we love the sour everything, right? And that's definitely huge in our culture, some lemon juice. And finally, the olive oil.
So let's talk olive oil.
Yes, so olive oil, I have a whole series on my channel about how to avoid counterfeit olive oil because it is a thing, unfortunately. I personally, if you can get Palestinian olive oil, I highly recommend it. You could order it off Amazon, and we're lucky to live where we live because there's lots of Middle Eastern markets where they sell Palestinian olive oil. It's super fruity, it's zesty, it's got a punch, it's deep green, it's full of polyphenols, and it adds such an amazing dimension to your dip than any store-bought olive oil. And I highly recommend when you're shopping for olive oil, make sure that it comes in a glass bottle, not plastic, definitely a dark colored, and always check for a harvest date because that'll tell you that the olive oil is fresh. If you don't have a harvest date, chances are it might be counterfeit because they don't care when the harvest date is, and they'll blend it with stuff like canola oil or corn oil or whatever.
So
that's basically it.
I watched your video about this olive oil that you're talking about. So it was, is your olive oil fake, right? Is that your video? Okay, so Feast in the Middle East, this video got you 1.1 million views.
Yes.
Okay, and what I was surprised is that midway through the video, you actually take the bottle of olive oil and you just swig from it like it's liquor.
I just took a swig, yeah.
And you just take this giant swig of olive oil, and I'm wondering if that's what got you the 1.1 million views.
You know, that's very possible. I mean, my mom, her mom would make her drink an ounce of olive oil every morning to protect her from illness because there's so many anti-inflammatory properties in the olive oil. And so that we treat it, medicine is food for us. I mean, food is medicine, medicine is food. Yeah. So yes, so maybe that's why they liked it. They liked watching me drink the olive oil out of the bottle. But usually I would let this dip sit for at least a couple of hours in the refrigerator to let the flavors blend. And you could treat it like you would ranch. You could dip your pizza in there if you want, but you could also eat it with the side of your proteins. You can use it as a sandwich spread. I mean, there's so many ways you could use it. And when you make it fresh, there's nothing like it. I mean, the ones in the store, it's going to have old cucumber. Have you ever had old cucumber? It's not so tasty. So definitely, I recommend. Did you see how long this took?
I mean, I made it.
She made it, and she did a great job.
So this is going to be served on the side, and you encourage all of them when they're out there trying it to put this actually on the items that we're going to learn from Samir and Saif.
Absolutely. Okay. It's going to enhance the flavor of the other items, and we can't wait for you to try it all.
Amazing.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
All right.
All right.